Today is August 9th. Welcome on into Daily Cards Live here on ClaibsOnline.com. I'm Joe Roderick, joined alongside by Bob Ramsey. Rammer, hello. Happy Friday to you.
Yes, it is Friday, and kind of good to be back home and getting things back to normal.
Yeah, back from being on the road, and you'll be back on the air later today. Are you heading out to the lake this weekend?
No, nope, just watching Cardinal baseball.
Only two games this weekend, Cardinals and Royals, a Friday-Saturday series of Redbirds and Royals, both off on Sunday. Cardinals lose last night to the Raids, unable to complete the sweep. Had a lead in the game. Bullpen gave it up, and it was we're starting to see the cracks in the bullpen here late in the year.
Yeah, I don't want to overreact to it. The decision, who was it, Leahy?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly who was available. I was nervous with that one, and that nervousness was, it was borne out, shown to be it was good. I was surprised that JoJo gave it up. He's overall been very good. Goes to show it's another example of, and this is not a shot at Gibson, he was very good. But when you can't go deep in the games, the more relievers you have to use, it's just math. The odds go up that somebody's going to spit the bit. Those are the things that happen. The other thing though was it was the Cardinals were a bit unlucky. I'm not excusing the middle inning relief, but they were a bit unlucky. I think if Wynn's ground rule double doesn't go over the wall, I think the Cardinals win the game.
Yeah, when you talk about bullpen going late into the games, I mean, Kyle Gibson gave you 6 innings yesterday. That's, at this point, that is kind of what we would like and what we're kind of hoping for out of the bullpen, get you to at least 6. I mean, last year we would have loved to see a guy get to 6 innings.
But trying to have relativity with a crap year isn't good. Yeah, I think you have to have a higher standard, and that's not a shot at Gibson. He was good.
Yep.
But when you look at Leahy and you look at Gibson, who would you have rather had gone out for one more inning?
Right.
Now, it certainly is, that's a recency bias.
Mm-hmm.
So I really kind of thought that he was going to go another inning for that very reason.
He was at 91 pitches when they took him out. On the flip side, the Cardinals, they got to Shane Baz early in the game. He did not make it out of the 5th inning before the Rays had to go to the bullpen, had him up to 91 pitches yesterday, and then used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitchers after that. And when you use that many pitchers, you would think that not every one of them is going to be on.
That was my point, right?
As they were last night. Yeah, when you go through 5 guys in the bullpen, you think at least one of those you might be able to get to. You might be able to get something going off of that, but that just wasn't the case yesterday. 2 hits off of Richard Lovelady and 1 off of Manuel Rodriguez. But outside of that, very clean bullpen night for the Rays.
Again,
Pete Fairbanks gets the win or gets the save.
Again, though, Joe, if Wynn's double doesn't bounce over the wall and rattles, I really firmly believe the Cardinals win the game.
Yeah, very fair. Probably, yeah. Pete Fairbanks, the local Webster kid, with the save last night, probably a cool moment for him. I believe he still owns a basketball record at Webster Groves. I think in an interview earlier this year, he was talking about some 3-pointers in a season. I feel like I heard him say he still owns that over there. Is it what's the? I'm going to get killed from this, but I'm from the Illinois side, so I don't care. What's Webster Groves? What are they over there? The mascot?
Nickname?
Yeah,
Statesman.
Okay, I was gonna say Governors. I was close. I was
Same thing.
I was that close to getting that right.
Yeah.
You give me Illinois mascots. You give me a high school Illinois mascots. I'm off. I'm rattling it off like that. But yeah, Missouri side, I don't care about any of that. Speaking of the Missouri side of things, that's where the Cardinals are staying this weekend. 2 games across the state over in Kansas City, Friday night and Saturday against the Royals, and a chance to see the possible American League MVP Bobby Witt Jr. play in front of his home crowd. He has been so much fun to watch this season, just kind of coming into his own in his second full year with the club.
Yeah, I just drove by yesterday. I drove by Truman Sports Complex. It's a beautiful complex, and I know they've got a lot going on politically and building new stadiums, putting money into old stadiums, and with locations. They've got a lot of decisions to make over there. But I've always, from when I was a kid, loved the Truman Sports Complex for football and baseball. So I don't know what they're going to do. My whole point of that comment is that it'd really be fun to be over there. I love Kansas City, to be over there tonight and tomorrow for those two games. The Royals are right now a better ball club than the Cardinals, period. You want to win every game. Cardinals need to start winning every game. If you don't come out with a split, meaning if you lose 2 to the Royals, which is certainly possible, you're starting to get, I don't think you panic, but it starts to make you nervous.
I believe, the Royals swept the Cardinals here at Busch already this year. They won. It was a doubleheader the day. The first game got rained out, and they swept them in the day-night doubleheader that they played early this year here at Busch Stadium. Yeah,
they're a better club. Their 2, 3, 4 hitters are better. Period. Can't be debated.
Yeah.
Can you match them? Now, bottom half of their lineup, weak. Lead off, weak. But their pitching overall is better. This is going to be a real challenge for the Cardinals.
No lineups out yet as we do this show just before 1:00. But yeah, they you mentioned the middle of that order, Witt Jr. just having an amazing year this year, hitting .349 through 116 games, has already surpassed his run total from last year. Is closing in, has last year in 158 games, his for the Royals, he had 177 hits, 28 doubles, 11 triples, and 30 home runs, and was hitting .276. Rammer so far in 116 games this year, so 42 less games than he played all of last year. He is already scored more runs, is 15 hits away from matching last year's total, has already surpassed the doubles, 1 away in triples, 8 away in home runs, and is just getting 75 points higher. It's just a phenomenal stat line for Bobby Witt Jr.
He's a great player, no doubt about it.
Not to mention the defense that also comes along with it as well. Yeah,
and everybody knows Sal Perez. Don't sleep on Pasquantino. He's a terrific RBI guy.
And those are guys, Pasquantino and a guy like Hunter Renfroe. Those are both guys that were kind of just castaways from other places too, that went to Kansas City kind of. And I know Kansas City this offseason went and signed a lot of free agents real early in the whole free agency, and none of them were big, huge names, but they went out there and they didn't waste any time addressing all their needs quicker than the Cardinals went out there and addressed all of their needs and went out there and built a team and said, you know what, this team can compete in the AL Central this year. And that's exactly what they're doing.
I agree 100%. They're a good club. I think they're a postseason club. They've got a heck of a fight on their hands with them and the Twins and Cleveland. That Central Division is going to be a fun one to watch down the stretch.
Yeah. Just for Hunter Renfroe, their number 5 hitter for the Royals this year. This is his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is his 7th team that he's been on since making his major league debut in 2016. So he has he has had a chance to see quite a few different ball clubs and franchises during his time in the big leagues.
Yeah, he's been around, but he's another guy that on a given night, on a given at bat, can really do some damage.
Pitching matchups for the weekend. Miles Mikolas goes for the Cardinals tonight. He goes up against Michael Lorenzen, 5-6 on the season with a 3.69 ERA for Lorenzen, one of the best hitting pitchers in all of baseball, and a guy that we've kind of been robbed of seeing him at the dish the last couple years. He gets to start tonight for the Royals, and then on Saturday for Cardinals and Royals. We will see Andre Palante get another start against former Cardinal Michael Wacha, having a good season in Kansas City, 8-6 with a 3.55 ERA. So we'll see Michael Wacha on the mound again.
These matches look horrible for the If you're a Cardinal fan, you absolutely don't like the matchups. Now, can Miles Michaelis dial it back to where he was terrific a couple of years ago? Can Palante give you one of his good outings? Certainly it's possible. But those two spots in the rotation really, really hurting the ball club.
Have not heard of any possible roster moves before the game starts tonight, but pay attention to the socials and see what comes across this evening. Rammer, looking at some of the other matchups all around baseball for this weekend, trying to figure out just what is on the schedule for the weekend. It is the one that I will. There's a few to keep an eye on out on the West Coast. Pirates Dodgers this weekend. Jack Flaherty will be starting tonight for the Pirates, and also this weekend Mets and
Dodgers.
Yeah. What was that?
I'm sorry, Flaherty for the Dodgers.
Yes, Flaherty for the Dodgers. And then also you have Mets and Mariners this weekend too. Two teams going for wild cards in each of their own divisions.
Yeah, the Mariners tried to beef up their hitting a little bit by adding Arozarena and Turner. It makes them a little bit better, but is it enough? I don't know.
By the way, you also have Phillies Diamondbacks this weekend too.
That should be a battle.
Yeah, out on the West Coast, a lot of really, really good baseball being played. If you want to stay up late tonight watching the games on MLB TV for that. One note: Rangers Yankees already postponed for tonight. They will play again. They will play a doubleheader tomorrow, so that game has been postponed. Grady Sizemore makes his managerial debut for the White Sox this weekend, and of the Cubs in. Yeah, he's the interim manager for the White Sox. Former Indian Grady Sizemore.
He was a really good player, multi-tool player. He's just short of being great.
They usually make those are the guys that make the good managers.
He really had a lot of talent, though. He had a ton of talent. I enjoyed watching him play. Yeah.
Until Monday, that'll wrap it up for us today here on Daily Cards Live. He is Bob Ramsey. I'm Joe Roderick. We're brought to you each and every day by Munganast St. Louis Acura Rammer and also Royal Banks.
Royal Banks of Missouri, where better service means better banking. 314-212-1500. Go online to royalbanksofmo.com. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
We'll talk to you Monday right here on Daily Cards Live.
Munganast St. Louis Acura is making room for the 2025 MDX, so that means great deals for you on the 2024 MDX. We have over 100 2024 MDX models in stock, and you get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months. Or you can lease a new MDX for just $559 per month for 36 months. Or get the MDX technology model for just $589 per month for 36 months. Munganast St. Louis Acura, better than ever for you.